honest with one another. I love the commercial on TV that says, it's my bag of tricks here. You ever see the razor commercial that talks about if you were a blockhead? You ever see that? Square head, you shave, I can never understand that commercial because I have a square razor and I don't have that problem. There's no problem. I don't understand. It's a little strange not having much of a chin. When I was a kid, my mother would ask me to fold the sheets. It was kind of like this. It was a little difficult to fold the sheets. It's funny because it's like TV with commercials. They're trying to tell you that without this product, you're incomplete. And, you know, we do get affected by the way we look and what people say about us. I remember when I was 15 years old and I was walking down the road. And I'll explain this after I say it. I was walking down the road, these two young kids. The young kids are painfully honest. Oh, it hurts sometimes. I'm walking down the road, they were like, 9 years old. One kid looks at the other kid and says, "Look at the size of the nose on this guy." Well, see, I have had plastic surgery since. I had a rather large nose. I mean, this was one of those noses in school, and, kids make fun of it. Like, oh, I turn around, people yell duck, things like that. Had a fold-out license. Special windshield in the car, things like that. So you felt kind of, so I decided I was going for plastic surgery. I saw it advertised in a magazine. I think I'll go in for it. So I went in there and I talked to Dr. Vallis, the doctor that did my nose, and he brings me in and I talked to me and everything. We're all set. Going to the hospital. I'm into the hospital. They bring me into the operating room. I'm laying on the table and he is getting the tools. And I go, I am not asleep. The doctor says, "You're not going to sleep." I said, "You didn't tell me this." Now I'm strapped in on the table with my head in a nose donut, and he's got this, what looked to me like a hammer. This is a true story. And I'm laying there and I'm saying, "What are you going to do with the hammer?" "I'm going to fix your nose." Then he proceeds to walk towards me with these needles that are about this long, at least that's the way I perceived them. And he come up and he goes, "We're going to now freeze your nose." And I'm laughing and they're like, "Oh, I changed my mind. I don't want my nose. I think I kind of like this." So the guy goes, and he starts with the needles up the nose. I'm like, "Oh, I think he hit my eye." I really was concerned that the eye was starting, and then when the Novocaine took, my eye started to do funny things. So I said, this guy, I thought my father paid the guy to kill me. I really did at this point. My father and I weren't getting along. I thought he must have paid this guy to kill me. I can't believe this guy's going to hit me with a hammer. Well, he hit me with a hammer. About 4 times, I just shut my eyes. And then, it wasn't happening. And he fixed my nose, and it's not the best. It was on sale that week, and this is the one I got. I'm going to move right along here, because I don't want to bore everybody with my commercials. I always thought it would be nice to maybe do my own commercial. I was thinking something maybe like an Acme rat trap. We at Acme guarantee you that if you put one of our rat traps in your house, your rats will look like this. They do have some funny commercials on TV. My favorite one is Norditrack. You ever see that Norditrack?
Yes.
Actual footage. Well, this is Norditrack actual footage. Hollywood's idea of what you and I need is so off the wall, it's ridiculous. And I want to do a commercial for you right now. I'll tell you this, kids. God has made you perfect. And whether you have a pot belly, or you have a big nose, or you don't have hair, don't listen to what Hollywood says. Because God has made you in His image. And you need to look in the mirror and love yourself. I just make a joke of the TV commercials because they're a farce. Remember, don't go with what Hollywood's image of what you should be is. Go with what's Christ's image of what you should be in, because you were made in the image of Christ. And that's it. We will return you to our regularly scheduled program.